Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's almost time!
Yo, what up? You know what it is. It's almost time again. You feel me? Coming in after that TUIVASA TYBURA fight. I'm Trash Pan, aka Atheist Rodriguez, tonight, and we'll get to that. But all we got is Red Corner tonight. A1, man, where you at? You feel me?
I'm right the fuck here. The fuck here, and you could call me hater of the week because.
Well, before you start hating, fam, shouts out to my man Mark Coleman, who saved his mom from a fire and was hospitalized. You know what I'm saying? But he in good condition now.
Rest in peace, Hammer, the dog.
He didn't die. He was just
no. Rest in peace, his dog, Hammer.
Oh yeah, for sure. But you know, his words was he was happy to be alive. So you know, and or happy that it saved his mom and for him to be cool type shit. So you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. But yeah, without further ado, man,
the hater of the week right here. Yeah. So I mean, your nickname in and itself. I mean, we'll start there, Mr. Atheist Rodriguez, Mr. Can't Make Weight Ass Having Ass Rodriguez, Mr. 3 times in a row at featherweight, I believe, missing weight ass motherfucker.
Get him,
bro. Like it's that right now, because like I don't know how you miss weight back to back. First of all, being a professional fighter, this is what you want to do for your career. And me, I'm just a man on a couch. So before all the athletes come at me saying I don't understand what it's, I do. And that's why I don't do it, because I can't. Like, y'all already better than me at that aspect. So let's get that out the way. But you are fighting for the Premier League of fighting when you fight for the UFC. So to miss weight once, again, I get it. It could be a bad weight cut. You could just be dealing with something. It could be altitude. It could be a factor of things. But then to do it twice in a row, there's obviously more to it. But 3 times in a row now, coming at least 2 pounds overweight, forfeiting 30% of the purse. How are you living, first of all? Like, you still stay at home with your parents? Because I don't understand how you're giving up 30% of your paycheck every time you're showing up to fight, and you're still surviving. Like, what's going on here? Secondly, you getting dubs off of this, but last night, let's clear the air. You did not win that fucking fight.
Oh, and they it looked like they set you up too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying as well.
And so I don't know what fucking the judges were watching, and I think it would be hard for me to be unbiased as a judge, knowing a dude missed weight, giving him any kind of leeway in close split rounds. No, you automatically lose because you lost weight.
I don't know if that's something that like they tell them like, hey, this doesn't matter even if you know the information, so judge accordingly. You know what I mean?
It should matter. It should be a conversation they have saying, oh, hey, it's okay to miss weight. Like, no, if you can't make that weight, like you fight in a different division. And I actually believe I misspoke. And let me check my sheet here right quick. Hold on just a second. There we go. Got to get to the right card. Where the hell is this dude at now? Yeah, no, it was a featherweight bout, and he missed weight at featherweight. So obviously, this 3 times in a row you missed weight. Let's just you are no longer allowed to try to fight at featherweight. Go ahead and fight up at 55, or around probably what your natural weight is, or you probably heavier if you having trouble making 45. Go fight there. See how
Right.
you do against somebody a little bit bigger and cutting 20 pounds down from like 170, 175 to fight you. And then, let's see how that goes, man. Because you like cheating. You like going in at a disadvantage and being bigger than the competition you fight, because that's how you be getting these dubs. All
Right.
3 of your dubs comes on you missing weight. I just, again, this
so
one.
so either A, because that's what I'm saying. Like, there's got to be some type of deterrent from missing weight. Like, I get maybe, all right, first time 30%. You know what I'm saying? If you
Second
do it
time.
twice in a row, 50%. You know what I'm saying? The third time, nigga, like, I get you got to cover camp costs and like shit like that. So it's like, nigga, that's all you get type shit. Like, hey, we cover camp and like basics.
Yeah,
You
and
know
I
what I'm
think it
saying?
especially
And like,
consecutive. I get slip ups every now and then, and all of
like
your.
I'm saying third time should be fucking 3 strikes and you out, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
and or if you're not gonna do that, then you can no longer fight in this weight class. You got to fight a weight class above at least to reset the shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And I just think with the talent pool that the fighters bring to the UFC now, like, you playing roulette, not making weight and being unprofessional like that. It ain't nothing for them to say, hey, fighter released Christian Rodriguez.
Right.
Like that would be the most easiest call to make right now, because you've proven 3 times in a row, not just 3 times not making it in a row, consecutive fights, that you can't make weight.
Her.
So we'll start off also by acknowledging this too, because obviously Christian Rodriguez won, and that just happened to be the
parlay boys.
part of the 3-way parlay. So you're gonna get the dub on this, but just like that no contest, there is an asterisk on this one.
Man. Ain't no asterisk on this.
Oh, I'm calling it, bro. If it come down to it,
Who else? Paul won his too, right?
Yes, with the Marcin Tybura pick. Marcin Tybura with a first round submission.
Word
over
up.
Tai Tuivasa. What, he got him with the arm triangle, right?
Yeah.
Or was it a rear naked?
Rear naked, yeah. It was
no, because he went to bed. He said, I ain't tapping. You got me, but I'm gonna go to bed. Also, Marcin got a performance of the night bonus, which, actually jumping back over to this, there was 4 performance of the night bonuses, all 4 from submission finishes. It should have been 5, which gets me to my next point of what I got to hate about. You handed out all these motherfucking performance of the night bonuses, and one of the cleanest submissions, it came a little bit later in the fight, but I thought was from the boy GM3, Gerald Mearshart III.
Yeah.
You're going to snub this motherfucker on a performance of the night bonus when that was some of the cleanest jiu-jitsu and these setups. It was a chess match, and he lined it up and got it locked in, got the finish, but didn't get the bonus. Dana, you need to make this right, please. Like, I'm not one to tell people how to run their business or what to do, but you fucked up here. Get that man his money.
He's on a roll tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just let it ride. He's on his monthlies.
It must be, man. It must be my time, bro, because I'm gonna go in, and I gotta make up, because I guess for the second week in a row, our resident hater can't hate. Like, where is he?
Hey, he be having prior engagements. But speaking of which, this finna be my last one for like a little month and a half or something.
No, because you got your
about to go on tour, fam.
Yep. Almost
about to go on tour.
Plug it.
Almost homeless. 5 nights of homelessness. Saturday nights live starting March 30th. Every Saturday except for 420. We doing 5 of them in a row. Peoria, Lincoln, Bloomington, Decatur, Springfield.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Almost Homeless is our jazz funk fusion band that we get down. They can look us up at Almost Homeless Live on YouTube, Instagram. We got a Facebook as well. Almost Homeless.
Hell yeah. I know we already covered TUIVASA obviously lost to Marcin Tybura 4 minutes and 8 seconds of round number 1, and this was a back and forth fight actually. Ty had Marcin rocked a couple times there. Actually had him gushing from his top of his head there coming down, but they and it ultimately went to the ground. Marcin does what Marcin does when he's on the ground, and he's usually superior than a lot of these bigger guys that he's fighting. Got good position, got him rear naked, and again, TUIVASA, he ain't going out like a bitch, so he went to sleep. Like he went out on a shield.
I think he lost because he didn't drink a shoey
before.
Yeah.
Is that what he need? Is that what he need to start doing? Drinking one right before?
He needed a little bit of this in there. You know what I'm saying?
Little drunken master.
Speaking of masters, I'm fucking with that Sifu game right now. Have you seen? That's one of the free ones for PlayStation Plus. Bruh. They have like literally every fight scene from every movie in this game, G. Like, so like in the first level, you in the projects and you do the raid redemption scene in the hallway, fam. And then in the second level, you in the club like fucking Blade 2 and niggas dancing and you got to hit the right niggas. It's cold.
Gotcha. So both you and Paul hit, and again for the second week in a row, 2 out of the 3 parlay picks hit, which isn't bad at all. Other than the fact that my boy Kennedy fucking let me down. I gotta stop buying into the hype of these up and comers, especially at heavyweight and especially going against a goddamn veteran, because
you gotta use this, bro. You gotta listen to your heart.
But bro, if I listen to my heart, that's when like the brain part wins. And if I listen to my brain, then it's the heart that wins.
And that's why your heart never wins, nigga, because your brain got too much damn control.
No, it's just that preach.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
But yeah, so the official tallies, and I'm gonna add. I know you already added to your sheet. So Paul's back up at 4, tied with me, and Brad is back into a 3-fight lead right now, going
7 with an asterisk.
Yep, and I mean we basically got fights every weekend up until UFC 300. So I mean there's plenty of race to go.
Oh, for
just
sure.
So you know, but
listen, it's the race for the championship. It ain't no hoe. You know what I'm saying? First one ever. We're trying to see who's gonna be. You can't say crown because that's the head, but I guess fitted with the belt.
Yep. No, and it's about we gonna work on designs. We might even bring some here into chat and see what y'all like best. We might let y'all help pick the design as far as how this belt looks, but it's happening again. Dre 7, me and Paul tied with 4, which again 8 weeks into it.
Yeah.
Ain't bad. I'm at a 50. I'm at 5. I'm batting 500 right now. So
we good, fam.
Trying to step them numbers up though. It's
all good. Listen, there's a lot of luck involved right now. It's anybody's game still.
Yeah.
It's still early in the season. You know what I'm saying? At least that I'm gonna try. In the minimum, I'm gonna try to like at least chime in, if not in chat, if not in real person, and put my parlay pick down.
We gonna make sure that the picks get picked. So I probably need to holler at Paul here and see if he's got a pick. Maybe we can get one for you live on the air. But Vince St. Preux and Kennedy Nzechukwu, it went to a decision, a split decision at that, but a decision not in my favor. And if I'm being honest, Kennedy shouldn't have even gotten that split. It should have been unanimous 29-28 Vince St. Preux. Veterans proven why it pays to be a veteran. This is why you don't count these guys out, and I should know better in here too. But
he has basically, so they named, after doing it so much early in his career, they named the Von Flue choke the OSP choke. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, if that tells you anything about this man, he's
a pioneer. Or
like he said, you know what? Let me choke you by just laying on your neck. with my body. like
Nah.
that's what I'm saying. It'd be the craziest shit, like, because you know, I know you took martial arts and shit growing up, and I did too. And even like the idea I had of it before I did it, it was different than like going into it and being like, oh shit, this is what it is.
Yep.
And then MMA was different from that. Do you feel what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep.
So then, like, the fact that people do all sorts of crazy shit and you can be beat by essentially anything, you know what I mean? It's just like, that's what I love about this as competition in sport.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, yo, this dude just came out like, yo, I'm gonna fucking lay on this dude's neck and he's gonna pass out and I'm gonna win. Like,
Yep.
you know, man, and a lot of shit is like by accident. You know what I'm saying?
Now we do gotta address too. This was in between the OSP fight and the main event. The co-main event was Brian Battle versus Angje Lusa.
Oh yeah.
From
this Congo.
Yep. Man. So yeah, this ended second round, minute into the second round on a no contest due to an eye poke. But during the separation, as they announced it, these two got into it again, and Brian Battle let him know what he was thinking. You know, hey, like, you was just unable to continue 60 seconds ago, and now you want to kill me? That's bullshit. You a bitch. He called him a bunch of shit.
Do you think that's why he did it, like on some like, hey, let me see something real quick? Because yeah, I know what you were talking about. Like, the ref had them both, and they was like, due to an eye poke, we declare this no contest. And Battle actually like kneeled or like tried to squat or something, and the ref was like, no, stand up type shit. And he was like, yeah. And then when they called it, he was like, whatever. And then the ref stepped out of the way, and he kind of looked at him like, man, like, whatever, dude. He was like, whatever, dude. And the other dude was like, no. Like, he said something. He was like, yeah, because you're a bitch.
Yeah, no.
And then dude was like, what? What? Yeah. He was like, see, you want to fight now, but you can't fucking continue. You can't see me, motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
no, and he had a point. It was one of them things. It was kind of funny to see it go down, and I'm glad it didn't escalate from there. Neither one of them like swung on each other after when they wasn't supposed to, because that, as entertaining as it can be, it does put a tinge on the sport and just the legitimateness of what the UFC is built. So I like that cooler heads prevailed. But I mean, Brian Battle had a point though too. Angje, he keeps his O, but now there's an asterisk. And everybody knows how that fight was going. Battle was piecing him up.
That's what he was like, no, I came out here feeling incredible, looking incredible.
I performed. I did what I set out to do. I executed on my game plan.
He was like, and up until that, I was beating his ass.
Yep, but on the same token, you gotta watch some fucking fingers too. I mean, if he,
it happens, you know what I'm saying? And like, I get there's degrees of it, like. His thumb went in, which is like your strongest thing.
Yep. And again, it's not like it was intentional. I'm not saying Battle set out to, you know, fucking stick his thumb in his eye, but shit happens. You also got to acknowledge it when shit like that happens. This is part of the fight game. Like, weird shit happens in fights, and it's out of your control. And sometimes it's not out of your control. A lot of these eye pokes, again, and even like, I'll throw the GOAT under the bus. John Jones, is he worse at feeling with his hand, like fingers out? And it almost is a tactic, because again, in the fight game, even if you do it, which it is illegal, but even if you do it that first time, you're getting a warning. Is, hey, don't do that.
Like, and the effect is so significant that it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when people knew Bones was doing it, they still allowed it. Like, nobody was ever like, hey, nigga, I know you eye poke motherfuckers. If you do that shit, I'm taking a point instantly.
Yeah. And I think with certain fighters, especially if they got a track history of it, it wouldn't be bad to have some of these refs be like, hey, I understand that these things happen, but you were notorious for this happening.
Yeah.
80-something% of your fights.
Like, hey, you hold on to a submission longer than when I say let go. And I'm going to stomp the fuck out your head. Nigga.
Yep. Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
But another performance of the night was the Piani Khanzad and Macy Chiasson fight. Chiasson with a first round submission. I think, man, I don't remember for sure what this submission was, but it was clean. I mean, Khanzad just got outclassed, outpositioned.
Yeah.
Chiasson was hurt at one point in this fight, and then turned it into a jiu-jitsu match, and just it was quick, and a performance of the night again. She got one, but I don't understand how GM3 didn't. I'm not even a Gerald Meerschaert fan. I just know who he is because of what Khamzat did to him.
Right.
But he had a good performance last night. He also tied the middleweight record for most finishes in middleweight history
with my boy Anderson.
Yes. So dude is a fucking gamer. Dude is like respect.
He about that life.
Respect. Natan Levy versus Mike Davis. Mike Davis with a second round submission. Mike Davis actually, I think, has 7 knockouts up to this point in his UFC career. And I threw a little bit on there for the I think it's like $3 or $5 or something like that for a knockout. And then motherfucker wants to become a submission artist. This happens to me all too often when I be trying to play these lines. Just another thing I can hate on. Like, come on, give me them knockouts. But this was a very heavy submission finish card. Like this, again, all 4 bonuses were 4 submissions. A little bit more hate I could throw on this, man. Fuck Chelsea Chandler, little running ass bitch. After you get hit, you get popped in the face and want to run to the cage. This is the second fight I've seen this girl do it in, and then she just want to grapple, throw little rabbit punches, and try to outpoint. This is not entertaining. You didn't make weight, and I understand they got rid of your division, the featherweight division and the women's division. So
you mean the Amanda Nunes division?
But it was, I'm not a fan of Chandler to begin with. After I don't remember who she had fought last. Let me see here. It was Dumont. Yeah, Dumont popped her in the face and she ran, literally turned around and ran across to the other side of the cage. And Dumont, being the killer she is, just ran after, ran after her. But yeah, Josiane Nunes, officially the hype has been killed for now. It's her second loss now, so she's 10-2, lost a split decision, which this wasn't Josiane's best performance, but I feel like she won this fight. I feel like she did more of the damage. Yeah, Chandler had some control time, but every time that it got to that, she was usually able to get out or at least get through the round. Third round, even I had it 1 apiece. I gave Josiane that final round just due to the fact she had 3 minutes of top time as far as picking her shots, having her hurt. It was only the final 2 minutes that Chandler was able to get her down. If I do the math right, who had more better time in the round? It was 3 minutes to 2 to me for Josiane. But Nunes got that bubble busted. But again, Chandler missed weight by 2 pounds as well. So gave 30% of that purse to her. We have Jafel Filo versus Odie Osborne. This is a first round submission. I think this was like a triangle. Made light work of him. Guy actually, had him hurt with some shots. Kind of got down a little bit of ground and pound, softened him up. Took a triangle.
Yeah, took a triangle.
Performance of the night.
Get your ass out of here, boy.
Josh Kulabau and Danny Silva. This was actually probably one of my favorite fights of the night. This was back and forth. Kulabau looked good, but Silva got the dub. It was a split decision, and I feel like it went to the right person. A lot of times with these split decisions, I feel like the wrong person gets it.
So no hate on this one.
No hate on this one. They got this one right. I feel like I'm all hate. I'm kind of calm. I took some of that anxiety oil before I started this shit.
Look, oil is good for you. Avocado, olive, essential.
Yep. Nah,
it's like the fondue of oil.
the fondue of oil.
Yeah, it's like the cheddar, Gouda, and cottage.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? The three
But yeah,
cheeses.
no, that fight was decent. America came through, got us a dub, even though I know we fuck with Australia the long way. I think Silva did enough. He got the dub, and it was rightfully deserved. Jacqueline Amorim and Corey McKenna. This was pure domination from Jacqueline. She came out, did what she wanted to do, took an early sub, or was this a try? I don't even fucking remember. This might have been. Fuck, man, hold up. I'm gonna go over to Sherdog. I watched these fights. The only fight I didn't see was the first fight of the night. But let me get over here to there we go.
You want to book your next trip? Go there. Las Vegas, where you can do what you want to.
Okay, yeah, no, Jacqueline Amorim and Corey McKenna, it was an armbar, but she set it up with the triangle, I think, and then went for the armbar when the triangle wasn't panning out. It was the easier one. And actually, no, this is the one she had the armbar, and McKenna went to tap, and Beltran, Mike Beltran was the referee. He went to stop it, but realized when she went to tap, she actually didn't tap. He did right. He stopped it, but then said, wait, no, go. And so she grabbed it again, and the commentators were actually kind of upset, like, oh, if she doesn't get it now and she gets through this is going to be controversial. But I get why Beltran did what he did, because in real time, it looked like Corey was going to tap. Yeah. She went to tap and didn't, like, pull back at the last second. And so he went to stop and then realized she hadn't done it. And he's like, wait, resume.
Yeah.
But Jacqueline doing what she did, she got her tie back up, got her in the triangle position, and then took the armbar again, rolled her, and she ain't have no choice. It was either tap or that thing was snapping or getting hyperextended, and it wasn't going to be good.
Right.
And then let me double check here. Yep, the Mike Davis was an arm triangle. And then, technical submission. See, they didn't give GM3 a win for a face crank sub after setting it up like that? Man. No. Y'all hating.
Straight hate.
Because
he slows the shit out of him. He didn't even really technically choke him.
No, but the way
he did like a jawbreaker.
No, and the way he set it up, it took him. Again, it was in the second round. He finally got it, but that whole match, he was playing jiu-jitsu chess, bro, and he was setting this motherfucker up, and it led to that. Man, how could you not reward that? You like finishes. I'm pretty sure everybody at UFC 299, that fight didn't go to a decision, all got bonuses. You just need to start doing that now. Like, yeah. Anyways, like I said, the only fight that I did not watch was the opening fight of the night. That was Charalampos Gregorio versus Chad Angular. Angular wins, unanimous decision.
Word.
Man, but yeah, that was the Fight Night Live TUIVASA TYBURA post-fight review. Looking ahead, actually next week, it looks like it might be a decent card. UFC Fight Night Live, RIBAS versus Namajunas, however you want to say it. So I don't know who's saying it right, so please fill me in.
It's Namajunas.
Well, then why does I swear Dana calls her Namajunas. So, like, somebody's saying it wrong, and it was probably Dana. He's the boss. He allowed to say it wrong, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's see here.
We got Muhammad Usman opening up.
How about seeing that? I already know who your parlay pick's gonna be, though. If I'm guessing,
it's gonna be, man.
I'm guessing you're gonna take your boy Cameron Simon.
Man. I seen that, and I'm actually thinking about taking Peyton, man. I know Cameron do that, but the Peyton's like Ryu to me right now. You know what I'm saying?
Where is this? Okay, so lock it in. What's your pick, Mr. Oracle?
Mr. Oracle. Yep, give me Peyton, dog.
You going against Cameron? Okay, okay.
Just this time, I'm. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is telling me. Feel me? Hit that ninja Paul up now.
Here we go.
I feel like Rose ain't been thugging lately, man. Like it's hard to root for her right now.
Nah, for real. For real. I feel you. She's actually, I think she's a slight favorite, minus 175, but Hiba's been doing her thing lately too.
Yeah.
This is still a fairly new division weight wise for Rose too, because she was fighting at 125 and now she's down at 115. Man, not like a lot of big names that jump off at me.
No.
I'm having this is a tough one, man.
They canceled Junior to put in Justin. They just swapped them.
Okay, yep.
Because it was Justin first, and then they canceled, so then it was gonna be Junior, and now it's back to Justin.
Give me Billy Quarantillo, or Billy Quarantillo.
I believe, ain't he from St. Louis too?
Man, if he is, that's crazy that they not having him fight in a couple months. I know Sean Woodson is. I was gonna say I'm calling it now. Sean Woodson's gonna be on the May 11th card.
Okay.
I'm gonna call it now. Sean Woodson will have a fight on the May 11th card.
5 days, man. We get to see what's up.
Yep. Yep. And if you don't know, if you weren't here last week, we brought it up. But May 11th, the UFC returns to St. Louis for the first time since 2018. Tickets go on sale next Friday, March 22nd. So, yeah, get your shit right, get your plans made, get them tickets, get them B&Bs or them.
If you know me, holla at me because we might have some special rocking.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, so give me Billy Q. You got you said Taylor, right?
Talbot.
Or Talbot. Peyton.
Why
do I want to call this dude Taylor?
I don't know. He's Nash.
Billy Q.
He was one of the first Contender Series contracts from last year, and then fought like basically 3 months later.
Gotcha. Well, that's 2 of the 3 picks for the
parlay boys.
The It's Almost Time 3-way parlay. We kind of ran through this one a little bit quick. I got the hate out my system, and I was like, and these were the fights.
Yeah. No, it's all good. That's what it is. Keep it short and sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to think here. So yeah, we got Ribas and Namajunas next week. Fight night after that, March 30th, we got Aaron Blanchfield though, Manny Fierro. That one's gonna be a banger. You also got Vicente Luque, Joaquin Buckley, Weidman versus Bruno Silva. Ooh, that one's somebody going to sleep that night.
Mm-hmm. Kawani, Lupi Godinez.
Well, yep, Lupi. Against Verna though. Okay.
Yep.
Bro, it's gonna be an interesting fight because I really like what Lupi's been doing lately. But Verna's tough. There's a reason she's number 5.
Mm-hmm.
They did her bogus too on her UFC card, bro. Just her hair is all super crazy. It's like the worst picture they could have picked of her. I hate pulling the card because I feel bad for her. Like, man, y'all could have done. You couldn't have done Brenna better than that. But I'm just talking shit.
Yo, so on the card after that, with our resident haters' favorite person, Chris Curtis, versus Brandon Allen.
Oh yeah, because Marvin Vettori got injured. He had to pull out. That was originally going to be Vettori versus Allen.
But we got a female co-main as well as 2 female fights before that.
Oh, what you talking about?
Like, so
the fight nights, how they're main events.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. I was looking at this card. I'm like, there ain't no.
Basically, it's like an all-female main fight night, other than the opener and the main event. It's looking like. Like every female fighting on that looks like they're gonna be on the main card. Norma Dumont, Jermaine de Rondemy, Nora Canali, Melissa Dixon, Cynthia Calvillo, and Piera Rodriguez.
What fight card is that?
On Alan Curtis too.
Hold on. Okay.
Yeah. So Melissa Dixon's undefeated. Nora Canali has like 1 loss. Rodriguez has a loss, and she's going against, it looks like, a veteran in Cabillo.
Oh, is she going against Dumont? Or yeah. Oh no, that's Durandamy and Dumont.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's a little stacked woman's, little mini card right there. That's dope. That's dope. And that's the is that the one the week before? Yeah, the week before 300. Okay.
We already know what's popping with 300.
Man, I'm trying not to look too much at it because it was like with 299, we had talked about it so much, and then I got focused on other cards that when we actually got to the week of 299 and I went and looked at it again, I said, oh shit. I forgot how stacked this is.
Okay, look. So I believe this weekend I'm on tour.
Mm-hmm.
So I have basically, we perform the night of, and then the next morning we're planning on doing like a UFC brunch and like running it back.
Okay. For 300? For 300?
For 300, yeah. So I'm not
gonna
necessarily be on for the whole episode, but I'm gonna chime in like probably as we're watching it or whatever. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Now just let me know, even if you want to hop in for like 10 minutes on your phone while we running it live, just to give your input if you've had a chance to watch it.
Because the early prelims is the coldest early prelims I've ever seen in UFC, fam. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We jump off with Figueiredo Garbrandt, which is above average in caliber, in my opinion. Followed by Bobby Green versus Jim fucking Miller. Followed by Marina Rodriguez, Jessica Andrade, nigga.
Man.
To end out with Jalen Turner and Renato Moicano.
Yep.
Nigga.
Starting off the main prelims, we got our boy Diego Lopez taking on Sadiq Youssef, number 13 ranked. Hey, number 13 ranked Sadiq Youssef, which means our boy could have a number
right now, fam.
That's your lock right now?
Diego Lopez? Do you want me to punch you in the face? The fuck?
Yeah, Sadiq Youssef, Diego Lopez. Then you got Holly Holm versus Kayla Harrison.
Two-time Olympian Kayla Harrison.
Yep, making her UFC debut, making her bantamweight debut. Because this girl is a giant. I don't know if she's gonna do it. She already says she started dieting like a month or two ago. She already been cutting weight to get down to this frame. So should be interesting. You got
Followed by former champ
Aljamain Sterling making his featherweight debut against Calvin Kattar. Yuri Prohaska on the prelims versus Alexander Rakic. That's actually going to end the prelims. And tell me if on your site now, is it showing Bo Nickel and Cody Brundage as the first fight?
Yes.
Okay, they fixed that then because they fucked around and found out that people thought that it was a disrespectful move to have Bo going on the main pay-per-view over Charles Oliveira and Arman Sarukian. So if the site is official and correct, they got that changed. Bo Nickel is now kicking off the pay-per-view, which I'm okay with. People are gonna hate on that too, but no, this is I understand people love legends. You love the people that are established, but the UFC is always trying to build their brand, always trying to think about the future of their brand. And Bo Nickel, even if it's bang cans up to this point, I'll put money on it, actually, and I will put money on it when he does. His first time fighting somebody with a number, he's going to probably do the same thing to them that he's been doing to these people, because this dude, whether you like it or not, there's a reason he's a highly sought after, and like they think that this dude's going to do big things.
Yeah.
And again, I think he's got this fight. This might be his last fight under his current contract, to where he'll get to renegotiate and he'll get to have some better money.
Yeah.
And then you're going to see him fighting better competition.
Yeah. Followed by Arman Sarukian and Bronx Oliveira.
You see the odds on this right now, too. Right now, Sarukian is a -205 favorite in that fight, and for good reason, because of what he just did.
Yeah.
What was it, Dariush?
Yep. Benil. Yep.
Benny Boy.
And then, nigga, you got Gaethje and Maximum Output Holloway.
This is going to be an entertaining fight, but I don't like it for a few reasons. Now that Ilya has won the featherweight title, if Max loses this fight, who's Ilya fighting then? Ortega?
I mean, I guess.
Mosvar? Evloev?
No, those don't sound good.
I feel like Max Holloway is probably the best stylistic matchup to beat Topuria currently, just because the only person I've seen Holloway get beat by is Volk.
Yeah.
And he did, and all three times were decisions.
And I don't think Gaethje is Volk caliber.
No.
So it's gonna take like how he hit who he hit with the fucking round kick, with the high kick. Like, he not finna do Holloway.
Yeah, no, he ain't gonna get Max like that. Yeah. And personally, and if it goes the other way, if Holloway does win, that means this spoils Gaethje's title chance against Islam.
Yep.
So I don't like that, and that they're already talking about it being Dustin and Islam in June or maybe August.
Yeah.
And I don't count the diamond out. And he shows you why you don't count him out. But I don't like that fight stylistically, matchup wise. I don't like it for Dustin. Because he's also crazy talking about going for guillotines on a Dagestani wrestler. No, dude, if you do that, you will lose.
If you know what, that's some shit I would put money on. Hey, let me put $50 on Dustin Poirier choking this nigga out by guillotine, because that's got to come back like $3,000, nigga, because it's never been done.
Yeah, no, I feel like Dustin's best road to victory in that fight is to knock him out, to keep it standing, and to piece him up.
If I hit that bet, nigga, we got a room in Vegas for a week, nigga. Because that's got to be ridiculous ass odds. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because one, he has never finished anybody with a guillotine. And to finish a Dagestani with it, nigga.
Yeah. Well, to finish somebody that's supposed to be pound for pound the best fighter, he's got one loss on his record. And he's been dominant. And again, it was funny too, because he was talking, Islam made a comment about how all these fighters are wanting to fight out of their weight class. And he's like, they need to defend their title. And I'm like, bro, you haven't fought a true 155er yet.
Right.
It's getting the title. Shut the fuck up. Like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like, practice what you preach then. Because, like, let's see you clean out your division. You haven't not, again, since getting this belt, have not fought anybody that is technically in the division.
You snuck in and got a belt, nigga.
Yeah, nah. And he's talking about wanting to go up and fight Leon. And I'm like, nah, bro. Again, clear out your division. And I'm calling it now, man. I really don't like some of these fighters. Like, we got how many champions now? We're not sure when their next fight's even happening because they don't have it booked. I miss Usman. I miss Izzy. Only other person that's actually holding a candle to it right now is Pereira, because he is constantly wanting to put. He's not shying away from anything. He's talking about wanting to fight at 301 right after 300 if he gets in and out with no damage.
Yeah.
He wants to fight in Brazil.
Let's
go, bro. Bring us these kind of champions again. I love the activity. Sean's already talking about not fighting until 2025.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, which is some dumb
Strickland
shit.
Or O'Malley?
O'Malley.
Okay.
And again, it's hearsay. I haven't seen the quote or seen it directly, but it's been hinted at. Like, he's talking about not even maybe fighting until 2025. And I'm like, this is the only way this dude's going to have a long reign is fighting once a year. But again, hot take here. The next fight they will make will be Merab and O'Malley, and I hope it happens in the next, 4 to 6 months tops. I think O'Malley sleeps Merab.
Yeah.
Merab is fantastic. I love him. I love what he's been doing with his social media. But if he thinks that his guaranteed path to victory is getting him down and riding out a decision. Again, look what he did to your best friend. So it can be done. Look what he just did to Cheeto. And again, Cheeto is not the caliber of fighter that Merab is. I'm not trying to say that by any means. I think Merab's a better fighter. But stylistically, and even if you look at any of Merab's fights, this dude gets touched. He fights through it.
Yeah.
He has one of the dopest comeback victories I've ever seen, where he was out stumbling around and found a way to get out and TKO. I can't even remember his opponent, but it was beautiful. But with somebody of Sean's striking ability, it just, you don't want to play that game because he will put you to sleep.
Right.
But yeah, I think that's about all I got for this evening. I got that hate out my system. It felt good. I feel Palpatine in the corner saying, good. Release your anger. And I did. And it was great.
Well, that's what's up. And I only drank one of these, so I'm with it.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, Paul did not get back to us in chat with this parlay pick, so we will let you know when we go live next weekend. Paul better be here, otherwise it's just gonna be my ass rambling, and I don't know. If something comes up though, I might see if we can't figure out an alternative co-host.
Shouts to whoever watching us on YouTube as well.
Hey, now run it back. We just wrapping it up, but it was a pretty entertaining pod. We had some heated conversations, and it was more so me just venting and bitching.
Word up.
But for now, the hater of the week is gonna sign out. This is my cohort, Mr. Atheist Rodriguez.
And, but this is almost homeless. End of the month, 5 nights of homelessness.
What's your first date and location?
First date is March 30th in Lincoln at the Foxhole Pub.
Oh yeah.
Finna get it cracking in there. So.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to make it out for that one. I think that is my weekend with Little Man, but get me, like, message me these, or I'm gonna have to save them because I'm gonna try to get out and make sure I see y'all at one of these.
Well, the one you can bring the little man to is Dumb Records, because that's an all ages joint.
What's that date?
The April 13th.
April 13th. Okay. I think that might be a weekend that he'll be up here.
Word up. So I'm sure he'll enjoy that. And
oh yeah. He always likes seeing Uncle Cornbread.
You feel me?
But on that note, yeah, you have a good night. Good luck. Don't break a leg, but kill that shit. You already know what it is.
Spread a leg.
And we'll see you in and out when you can be here in between now and after 300. But I appreciate you being with me here tonight. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, smash, comment. We'll come back. All that good shit. But for now, it's your Hater of the Week and Mr. Atheist Rodriguez signing out. And this was It's Almost Time.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.